June 22nd. The Table. One of my assignments when visiting the family farm was to help set the table, mainly because this city kid was not much use in the bustling, expansive kitchen. I was always in awe of the enormity of the table, utilized in so many ways between meals, accommodating the canning of produce, sorting the massive mounds of laundry, laying out quilt patterns, etc. When the dinner bell rang, 14 or more people pulled their chairs up, bowing their heads to pray. My uncle, seated at the head of the table, was dressed in a clean white t-shirt with blue denim overalls, his arms and face well tanned by the summer sun. When everyone arrived and was seated, we spanned immediate family, farm hands, the extended family, which included me and my grandparents, and anyone else who happened by. Conversations were always lively, opinions varied, occasionally strong, but never disrespectful or angry. That was one of my favorite aspects of the table. Its guests may have differed, but were never disrespected. No one was agitated or aggressive, though tense moments hovered at times in the air like the scent of bacon freshly fried in Aunt Nora's iron skillet. I hope heaven will be like that giant table. With Jesus seated at the head, he will gaze lovingly over his children, happily gathered over one awesome feast, sprinkled generously with lively conversation and laughter. I wish it could be like that here on earth, but with broken people seated at the table and an enemy who delights in deception and disruption, we are granted mere glimpses of it, and those only because of Jesus. Heaven's table will offer a distinct advantage, affording us a heavenly perspective of absolute accuracy and inerrancy about who Jesus is, who we are, and what God's plan was all along. We will be fully understanding of our brothers and sisters in Christ when, given the opportunity to view from God's perspective, we see the paths of trial, learning, and hardships they endured. We will be able to see clearly the interferences and obstructions the enemy placed on their road to understanding God, and we will see them through the loving eyes of Jesus only. God's children possess many common traits, but none are the same. We all see life a bit differently, each with his or her unique perspective. All are at different stages of understanding, but Jesus, nonetheless, calls us to love one another, agreeing to disagree without anger or offense. We are to be kind, patient, and gentle to each other, while holding to the teachings of Jesus to the best of our understanding, generous in our mercy, and bountiful in grace, forgiving and carefully guiding one another to the feet of Jesus. We are to be imitating the Master at the head of the table. John 15:4. A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another.